The Calcutta Electric Supply Corporation is a flagship company of the $3 billion RPG group of companies. RPG has diverse business interests. CESC supplies power to the city of Calcutta over an area of 567 square kilometers. It operates 4 power plants that generate 1,225 megawatts of power. CESC's transmission and distribution network spans 14,000 kilometers and reaches 23 million customers. Its 750 megawatt Baj power plant is the world's first thermal power station to qualify for carbon credits. As a backward integration strategy, CESC promoted Integrated Coal Mining Limited to ensure long-term fuel security for its power plants. Icml started operations at Shashatali Coal Block in 2002. It is situated at a distance of 222 kilometers from Calcutta. In 7 years, Shashatali mine reached its targeted 3 million tons of coal production. For Icml, this path was not easy. Shashatali Coal Block is beset with geological and operational complexities. Coal seams dip steeply at 18 degrees. They have several splits and frequently pitch and swell. Overall, 17 faults crisscross the deposit. Priorities are well defined and strict parameters are set. They incorporate a host of factors: optimizing coal reserves recovery during mining, absolute safety, adverse environment impact mitigation, full utilization of fuel value chain, community development and welfare. The mining process involves loosening in situ rock by drilling and blasting. Excavating and hauling using heavy earth-moving machinery. Planning and quality control were serious challenges here. As a first step to address these complexities, Icml set up a state-of-the-art integrated mine planning cell. The long-term planning involves expanding working depth up to 180 meters. The short-term planning focuses on controlled blasting. This would reduce ground vibration and also reduce dilution of waste with coal. Selective mining with sub-benching operations, where backhoes were used to maximize coal recovery and to reduce ash content from an in-situ average of 45% to 41%, and recovering carbonaceous shale. Other focus areas are optimum utilization of heavy earth-moving machinery for excavation and hauling, backfilling to reduce out-of-pit land requirement, designing waste excavation to 3 cubic meters to extract 1 ton of coal, and ensuring coal quality from pit to dispatch by setting up a well-equipped laboratory at mine site for proximate analysis. Icml continuously adds value to its mining business by optimizing its resources. A specially designed washery has been set up at the mine head to reduce the coal ashes content to below 34%. This cuts the carrying costs to CESC's power plant at Calcutta. The high ash coal rejects from the washery are mixed with run-off mine carbonaceous shale and burnt as fuel for a 40 megawatt power plant set up at the pithead. This power plant is designed with the fluidized bed combustion technology to utilize high ash fuel feed. With the washery and power plant operations, twin objectives are met. 1. Coal delivered to CESC has lower ash content and meets emission standards. 2. Both coal rejects from the washery and carbonaceous shale from the pit are used as fuel, thereby eliminating waste. Both run-of-mine and washed coal are transported to a railway siding 11 kilometers away. Here it is loaded onto wagons. The coal-laden wagons are dispatched to CESC's power plants in Calcutta. This coal from Shashatali meets the bulk of CESC's total requirement. Safety to life and property continues to be on top priority. Regular in-house training spreads awareness of the importance of safety operations. Icml continues to invest significant funds in a comprehensive environment management plan. Within a year of opening its mine, Icml cleaned up waste dumps and planted trees. Today, these efforts are creating green hills and forest cover. In Shashatali mine, Icml has achieved zero mine water discharge. It uses mine water in its washery and also sprays water in mines to control dust generation. Icml participates actively in a number of community development activities such as building village roads, digging ponds, constructing classrooms and hospital wards, and laying playgrounds. To rehabilitate the people of Diguli village, situated over the coal-bearing strata, Icml is now developing a new site that will become a model village. This new village will have civic and recreational facilities developed with a participative approach between the villagers and the company.
So that's our ESP of following a unique concept of maximizing reserves and minimizing waste. This is as much reflected in our selective mining of coal from interbanded seams as in recovering carbonaceous shale, which we are now using as power station fuel, which otherwise would have gone waste and which is now mixed with washery rejects to run a 40 megawatt power plant. It's a unique model made possible because we engage the best of people who in turn engage in best-in-class practices. People are our focus. They are the greatest assets, and what we have been able to achieve is a kind of bonding that gives a feeling of community when you are at work. A community which is bonded by common values, the cornerstones of which are reflected in ethics, in customer sovereignty, in kind of being eager to learn, and in engaging in connecting, caring and trusting when it comes to working in teams, in groups, that gives rise to our collective strength. What we do excel in and have our competence in is essentially geological data modeling, mine planning and development, and we are leveraging these skills sets to run that extra mile and give an extra life to our mine, much beyond what a conventional life of mine plan would have given. So we are clearly focused on maximizing reserves and minimizing waste. That's again reflected in revisiting our mine plan, and we are again sort of concentrating on expanding our horizon, looking at overseas coal assets so that we can have some kind of a diversified presence that will allow us to provide long-term fuel security to CSA's power stations. And this is what leads us to our future vision, a vision which essentially says that, okay, we are a local mining company today and we want to be a global mining enterprise tomorrow, leveraging the skill sets, competencies and strengths of our people.